welcome back to Breakdown Craft. Last episode, we captured the mine back, and I said this episode we were going to do the Ender Dragon and take care of that, but no, we're not. Just to be honest, we need to do some prepping first. Quite a bit of prepping, if I'm honest. So let's just go ahead and jump on into it. So I'm literally spawned into the game and was right down here at the mine, or not at the mine, like right down here at the entrance. Inventory's still full, armor's still just wrecked. It's quite crazy, but you fool, you absolutely destroyed my, again, thanks. Basically, I destroyed his mine, it looks like. Yeah. Alright, fair. Fair. I'm just gonna take this and just, I don't know, maybe this will be a cool accent on the house. Looks horrible. Let's leave it. Alright, so basically what I want to do real quick is just kind of unload my inventory. And honestly, I think we need to do some mining. I think we need to do some general prep work. I think we need to get ourselves an enchantment table. So let's go ahead and do that. So we've got some sugarcane over here, and that's kind of where we need to start. It's just replicating sugarcane like crazy in order to get enough for the paper we're going to need to make an enchantment table. I honestly don't know how much it is, but I know it's going to be a lot. I think there's also, yeah, I thought I saw some sugarcane over here as well. Around the explosion we go. Yikes. Luckily, very, very soon we'll be able to get rid of this ugly explosion. However, I have thought it would be cool to maybe make like a quarry sort of deal here, you know? But overall, I don't know. So we've got some sugarcane there. I see some over here. Yeah, there's a lot around the river here, so that's great. I'm going to grab all of this. Ooh, I see some over there. Yeah, we're just going to do some sugarcane foraging here in order to really get things rocking and rolling, because we are going to need a lot of paper to make a level 30 enchantment table, which is what I want to do. I want to make a level 30 really big, huge enchantment table. It's going to be really cool. I'm really excited to get that rocking and rolling. Because honestly, I think there is a lot of potential and a lot of room for us to kill the Ender Dragon here, but I don't think it's going to happen without an enchantment table. I really don't. Like, I think with no enchantment table, we are absolutely screwed. So, actually, this is really good here. We've gotten 64 sugarcane just running around like this, right? And just grabbing it. Now, I've been grabbing the entire stack of sugarcane, but we'll run over here real quick. Grab this, and then run back, grab the sugarcane on the way back, and then we'll be good. There's a big birch forest over here that I had no clue even existed. I actually really like birch forest, so that's really cool. I might build like a secondary house over there one day. Who knows? Who flippin' knows? Alright, let's go ahead and swim over here. We need to go ahead and eat real quick as well. Wow, you can't swim and eat. That makes sense, but, you know, you gotta try things. Alright, let's swim on over here and get this sugarcane, and then there is some sugarcane right down here, and we'll get this as well, and I think that'll honestly be enough. I mean, once this is all planted, it's going to be an overwhelming amount. 64 sugarcane all planted down, so yeah. Let's just run over here real quick and basically set all this up. So one of the things I want to do as well is get some cows, maybe? I don't know what else we need to make an enchantment table, and like what you need to make books. But I know we're going to need the paper, and I know we need the sugarcane to make paper, so let's go ahead and get the sugarcane planted. That's kind of priority number one here. And then after that, I'm actually just going to do some mining while we let the sugarcane grow. So I'm going to do a mining time lapse here, because we need a few more diamonds. We ran through all of our armor last episode. So we need to get some more diamonds to be able to, you know, get that. And then hopefully we can enchant that armor, get some really nice enchantments on it, and then go crazy, right? With the, whatever it's called, killing the Ender Dragon, which I've never done before. And so I was, you know, I was doing some research, as I typically do. I was doing some research, seeing what I needed to know, and it looks like, I was like, okay, yeah, I think I'm going to need to, how do I say this? Do some prep work before I just go tackle the Ender Dragon. So that's what I'm doing. Alright, there's that, and then one more right there. There we go. So now all of our sugarcane is planted, and I think whenever we harvest all of that, 3 high will be good. So I'm going to unload my inventory real quick, and then I think we have enough diamonds to make a diamond pick. Yeah, we made a diamond pickaxe last episode. We had the forethought. I thought we were going to run through most of our inventory there. So I'm glad we were, you know, conscious about that and had the forethought to bring that and make that before we just kind of ruined everything. So that's kind of our last hurrah there, with the ability to, you know, get diamonds and use the diamond pickaxe to do it. So, alright, I'm going to go ahead, grab this pickaxe, and I suppose on down we go into the mine. So, I'm just going to cut here and time-lapse for you guys, and I'll see you after the time-lapse. And hello, this is Time-Lapse Nick. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. Okay, so story time here. This has ended up being a very, very long episode. I'm saying this 5.5 minutes in this time-lapse just to get it out of the way, and hopefully you're still watching and are able to hear that from me. I understand it's a long episode, but we do a ton of prep work here. At the end of this episode, by the time we get to the end, spoiler alert here, it's not too bad. We're going to have an enchantment table. We're going to have so much awesome stuff set up and plenty of diamonds to go fight the Ender Dragon. With that being said, I talk about this later just for a split second, but I want to talk about more in depth here. What do you guys recommend for killing the Ender Dragon? Because honestly, I have never, ever killed the Ender Dragon. Never have I ever done it. And I need tips, I need, you know, ideas, I need recommendations as to what I need to be doing to kill the Ender Dragon here. Because, like I said, I have no idea. I'm a complete noob at this. Never done it before. So, one thing you may notice in the time-lapse is we're going to do a jump cut, like right about now. And in that jump cut, I basically just moved mines. I moved from the mine that we were in, like down, you know, that we had created ourselves, into the mine that the gods had created us, I think. I don't know exactly where we're at here. This episode ended up being so long, I just cut out an entire boring part of the time-lapse where we didn't find any diamonds, we didn't do anything, made absolutely no progress whatsoever, other than just mining like redstone and such. I think, yeah, finally we start hitting diamonds, and I have definitely moved into the God's Mine at this point, because our luck does turn around, but I still wasn't happy with the amount of diamonds that we found in this first kind of play here at mining. We do mine later, and I am happy with those, but yeah, this is just a crazy episode. A ton of progress needed to be made. This has literally been, by the time you upload it, like this is uploaded, I started this episode 3 days ago, right? I understand it's a bit late, but the reason it's late is because I started it 3 flipping days ago, which is just absolutely incredible. And a ton of time for me to put into one breakdown craft episode here. So I go ahead and make another diamond pickaxe there and go back down this mine where we'd have some pretty good results as well. So that's great. But yeah, overall, I just, like, have been grinding to get this episode done to where hopefully next episode we can set ourselves up to kill the Ender Dragon. Now, I still want your tips, though. As I just said, I want your tips as to what I can do to kill the Ender Dragon, how you would recommend killing it, things I need to do, because I've never done it before. And I'm kind of going into this blind, and I don't want to be a noob and die right away as soon as I start fighting the Ender Dragon. That's not something I want to do. So, yeah, what can I do to not let that happen, basically? So, this overall, though, is a really, really good episode. I think it's a good episode. It kind of reminds me of the old school Let's Plays that I used to do in many ways, in the fact that, you know, I'm not mining and commentating and stuff like that, but I am, in many ways, just kind of doing some tasks that need to get done. A lot of times, I think as a Minecraft YouTuber, you want to skip around just some of the monotony that is Minecraft. But I think it's important to realize that Minecraft is a bit monotonous. And sometimes I think showing that monotony is pretty cool. I found an emerald right there, which was kind of random, but thought that was cool. But nevertheless, that is what this episode is. I think it's really entertaining. I think, you know, putting it on in the background and just chillaxing is a great way to watch this. The 10-hour Let's Play that I've been promising finally comes out this Saturday, and it is on play.breakdowncraft.com, which if you guys kind of want a server update on the Breakdown Craft and server and all of that stuff and how that's going, then guess what? You're going to be able to get that a little bit later on in this episode. I do another mining time-lapse later, and I'm going to talk about the server and all that stuff and, like, basically launch thoughts on the server in that time-lapse. So if you guys want that, it's somewhere later in the episode, probably around the 40 to 45 minute mark, somewhere in there. But nevertheless, I guess I'll go ahead and pass it on back to Nick in the Let's Play. Alright, so pretty successful mining journey there. We got 24 diamonds and a bunch of other stuff. Also, technically, I guess we got 3 more diamonds than that. 24, 5, 6, 7, 27 diamonds because we, you know, whatever it's called, we're able to, we were able to make another pickaxe there. So we made another diamond pickaxe while we were down there. Okay, these signs look just absolutely horrible. So we'll just take those. put them in here. Well, we actually didn't pick them up. Oh, well. Okay, so we've got... Oh, we also found an emerald, which was weird. I feel like that emerald was placed by Patrick, though, because it was just, like, barely inside the, you know, mine. So, who knows? But we did find an emerald, and then we've got the diamonds as well. So, 25 diamonds. But not enough to go fight the Ender Dragon, I don't think, because we need a full diamond armor suit. And we've sure got this, but it's so damaged. I mean, it's worthless. So, honestly, guys, I was only allotting for an hour of mining there, and it's been longer than that. So, what that means is I think we need to see about getting our enchantment table done, and then I can do some more mining. You know what kind of sucks about that? I can't turn that back now. Like, that is like that. But, I might do some mining in between episodes and just, like, intro the next episode saying I got this many diamonds, this is what we're doing, in order to just kind of, you know, speed things along. So, basically, what we want to do here is just kind of figure out what materials we need for an enchantment table, which I know is the most entertaining thing in the world, right? Just someone sitting in a Let's Play just Googling something, right? So I know we're going to need some obsidian. I think we're going to need iron and a book. Yes, so one question I do have is what is the crafting recipe for books? Because we're going to need quite a few of them. Leather. That is a wrench in our side, that leather is. Because honestly, I have no clue how we're going to get the leather here. I think with all of this sugarcane, I'll go ahead and harvest it all, that we'll be able to craft all of the books we need as far as sugar, or as far as paper goes. But I don't know what we're going to do in regards to the leather, because I guess we'll have to make a cow farm and then breed those cows, which is going to be time consuming. That's kind of what it seems like. This is just time consuming. Like this episode, everything we're doing here is time consuming, which kind of makes sense because it's relatively late game stuff because we're trying to get to the end and kill the Ender Dragon, right? So honestly, I don't know here. Let's see. We've gotten all this sugarcane. That's quite a bit. We'll actually, you know, because we can pick it back up, we'll actually just go on around the corner with the rest of this sugarcane and see what we can do here. Okay, there we go. Sugarcane all around, and we still have 17 left. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's enough sugarcane. Okay, so I'm going to run down to the mine real quick. Let's go ahead and do that and see what we can get as far as obsidian goes. I think we only need, what, 3 pieces, 2 pieces, something like that? Let's see. 4 pieces of obsidian, so a bit more than I thought. And we'll see if we can't get that obsidian. So I actually, in the middle of that mining session as well, switched down into the mine that the gods made us. And honestly, it's not that good of a mine, but it's also not as bad as the one that we had as far as like materials go, because the mine that we had was basically impossible in regards to materials. So yeah, I need to clean this thing up as well. But I feel like right now we just really need to focus on getting to the end and get that taken care of in order to, you know, fix the, well, everything, right? Fix the village and get all of that taken care of. There's a lot of stuff that we're doing here to just try to get things stable. I'm pretty sure down this way. And see, there are these diamonds too, but I don't want to mine those diamonds. They kind of add to the aesthetic of this room, right? I think this one does. Yeah, it does. So I don't necessarily want to mine those, even though, you know, we could use them right now. But I think what I'm just going to have to do is just sit down for like 2 hours and get a time block and just mine to get as many diamonds as I possibly can. But, you know, I only allotted an hour for that, and the hour came and went pretty freaking quickly. Okay, so here we are with some obsidian. Are we safe to mine this block? I think we are. We just need 4 pieces. However, we could go ahead and get enough to get to the Nether. I don't think that's necessarily a bad call. Just go ahead, get enough obsidian, get to the Nether, and be good to go. So I'm just going to mine this obsidian. Mining obsidian is very boring. It takes 15 seconds per piece of obsidian. So honestly, there's no reason for me to just take this long. So yeah, I will go ahead and see you guys after the obsidian jump cut. And here we go, our last piece of obsidian, giving us 16 total. I actually went ahead and just unpatched that water there, and look at that. It made perfect for getting that obsidian very easily. So great stuff there. Now we can definitely go ahead and make ourselves a enchantment table, as well as get to the Nether, which is something that we've been needing to do for a while. I was actually actually thinking it would be kind of cool, though, to put our Nether Portal down here in this mine. Like, you know, down here next to the End Portal. So, basically, I'll show you real quick. Come over here and through the awesome redstone door, which I don't think we gave... Look at that. That's awesome. Enough appreciation to that. But put the Ender Portal, like, somewhere in this area over here, and it kind of would... You know, not Ender Portal, the Nether Portal over here, and you've got the End Portal over there, and it would kind of balance everything out. But, yeah, so that's pretty cool. So, anyway, we now have enough for an enchantment table, which is what we want to focus on for the rest of this episode, seeing if we can get this enchantment table set up. Now, obviously, I'm going to have to go grind a bunch of flipping cows to do this, and we don't have a wheat farm either. So we're going to have to see how much wheat we have left, if any. Things are just like kind of crazy right now as far as that goes. We're kind of strapped for resources because we were relying on the village quite a bit, specifically for things like food. So now that that's gone, it's like I don't know what to do. You know, I wasn't self-sufficient when it came to food because, well, I had the village and that always had wheat in it and, you know, all that stuff. So now I honestly don't know what to do, and I'm gonna have to probably start a farm here to get some wheat growing to then be able to get the cows that I need, and it's just a multi-step process. So, do we have any wheat in here at all? We've got enough seeds, so that's good. We'll have to go foraging for that, but, I mean, I think as far as wheat goes, yeah, we're out. There's, like, nothing in here. I mean, we've got beetroots. Yeah, nothing. Absolutely nothing in here. So, anyway, let's go ahead and see if we can't find... we've got to have, like, one piece of leather somewhere, right? There's rotten flesh. It would be cool if you could take rotten flesh and somehow turn it into leather. I know this is a long shot, but to me that makes a lot of sense, right? What if you cook it? Can you cook rotten flesh and do something with it? No. So, yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't see any reason that rotten flesh exists, but also I don't see any leather anywhere, which is kind of sad, guys. I mean, like, this is all... Okay, so we've got 3 leather, so we can make 1 book here. And to do that, we need to take the sugarcane, and I believe it's like that. I've forgotten how to make paper, guys. Oh, it's... See, I always forget that. This crafting recipe has never made sense to me whatsoever. So, let's go ahead real quick and make our paper. Boom. Yeah, see, we're going to have... With the sugarcane that's out there, we're going to have more than enough paper for the books and stuff. So there's that, and now to make a book, all we need to do is take our leather here, place it right there, and then right around like that. We've got 3 books now, and then all we need to do to make an enchantment table is get 2 diamonds, and I think that's it, right? 2 diamonds and the book, yeah. So book goes up top center, right like that. Diamonds go right like that, and the obsidian goes right like that. Awesome stuff. So now we have ourselves an enchantment table, but unfortunately that's just one piece of the puzzle. Now, I don't know how many, you know, like things we actually need for this. I'm not going to be able to join the server because the world difference. Yeah. So I don't know how many we actually need to be able to do this, like book-wise, and that's kind of a problem because I need to know that before I can set this up. So I think we can figure it out. I'm just going to put this like right into the wall here, I think. Just kind of like dig this out a little bit, and we'll just make the entrance right here and just kind of dig this into the wall. So the ender chest or enchantment table can go right there. I don't know why I keep saying ender everything. And then around it, we'll need to actually use this and turn this into bookshelves. So we'll move this back 1 block. Yeah, so we'll put the table right there and then just patch this up right like so. And what we need to do is we need 1, and then I don't think you need the corners, right? So I'm thinking all it's going to be is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then it's going to be right behind it here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then of course 15, 16. So 16 bookshelves. That's a big deal. Like, that's a lot of bookshelves. How many books do we need for that? We're going to need 48 pieces of leather. Wow, that's insane. 48 pieces of leather just to get this. I want to make sure this is correct here because that's mind-boggling to me that we would need that amount of freaking leather for this. So that's going to be full. That's okay. So here's the general gist of this layout, I think. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. What? 19, 20, wait, no, 21, 22. So we actually need 22 times 3, which is 66 leather. Man, oh man, this is gonna take a while. I guess what we'll do is kind of do the similar thing we did with the pigs, is just make a temporary farm and breed the freaking crap out of them until we have enough to get this taken care of. I was seeing if we had the fences still from when we made the pig farm. So we've got 4 oak fence there. Is there any more over here? Kind of, it's hard to believe. Okay, yeah, there we go. 38 oak fences and our oak fence gate. So let's just go ahead and we can sleep real quick. And we'll go ahead and make this fence. And then, honestly, I'm just going to go and... Wait, we don't have any wheat either. Oh, my God. Okay, so let's solve that problem first. And just make a massive wheat farm. I'm going to take all 64 of these, all 20 of these. Every single seed that I have right now is going to be planted. It's going to be insane. It's going to be massive. But that's what we need to do. So how do we... Let's see. Where's our bucket? I know we have at least one bucket, right? Whatever. We'll make 2 buckets here. That way we can make ourselves an infinite water source. And then we can... I need more than that. And then we can go ahead and make just an efficiency wheat farm here. Because that's kind of where we're at right now. We're at efficiency farm level. So, boom, 2 of these. And then, now I guess I need a hoe as well. So, we'll make that real quick. 1, 2. And then, where's our sticks? Do we have any sticks? Do we have any wood? What is life? I don't know anymore. Things are overwhelming. I swear I saw some. Okay, yeah, we can at least take some birchwood here and use that. Like, good lord, this is just crazy, the amount of stuff that we're having to do to just go to the end and make this happen. I mean, setting up a wheat farm, this is a big task. This is a big task. Taking over the mine was easy. This task is absolutely massive. That's what she said. All right, so let's go ahead and take care of doing the water real quick. So 1, 2. And I don't know where we're going to put this. This might actually end up being semi-permanent because it's just going to be such a large-scale wheat farm. So I guess we'll just kind of put it in this area. So there's that, and then we can hoe out. Now, I don't know how many out this goes and still gets water. And so that's what I need to figure out here. So I'm just going to do that and see where that stops being basically water-fed. And I don't care to waste a few of these. Okay, so right there it is, and see if it goes any farther than that one. But for now, we'll let that sit, and we'll make ourselves our cow farm. Now, it actually looks like right here is going to be the best place, because then I can lead the cows up there and bring them down into the pen here. So we'll go out to, I guess, we actually need to go out farther than this, I think, because it looks like this is going to be like a long and skinny one here. So let's go out this way and then double back around, and then we'll put our fence gate right there at that area. So go ahead and drop the fence gate. So that'll be a small pen, but it'll be good enough. And let's see where this is going to now. Is that as far as it's going to go? It looks like so. All of those are saturated, and none of these are. So it only does, really, does it only do 4 now? I could have swore it did 6. But if that's the case, we can do 1, 2, 3, 4. And then right here is our next thing of water. So that means all 4 of these should now get saturated by that. And then that also means that we can actually do a 4 radius around here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then just make a radius right like so. So I'm going to go ahead and repeat this until I have planted all of the seeds that we have, as well as any seeds that we pick up here. The goal is just to create a huge wheat farm to be able to get as many cows as we can and breed them as quickly as we can. Because honestly, we got moves that need to be made, and I'm ready to make them. And here we have it. This actually should be basically us ending, you know, our little thing here. So, okay, let's go ahead and get some more seeds. Yes, we need more seeds. I know that's amazing, but we do. This is huge, but what it allows us to do is get tons of wheat. Once this all grows, we'll have tons of wheat left. And it's going to take a while for it to grow, but in the meantime, we can go get a cow and get kind of that started, right? All we need is 2 cows to get going here, and then once we've got our 2 cows, we can really get things rocking and rolling here. Boom. Come on. There we go. So this is an efficiency wheat farm. It's massive. It uses 4 water source blocks. And as you can see, some of these are still even filling out. That's how new they are. But this one's completely filled out now. This is the first one we did. And it is massive. But that's going to get the job done and allow us to really get a lot of wheat rocking to be able to get a bunch of cows. Now, speaking of cows, I have no clue. Okay, so there are cows over there. Here's the deal, though. We actually have to wait until the wheat grows in order to get the cows. Now, that's not the end of the world. We have 8 wheat here. Okay, so there are 8 wheat in our inventory that we missed. That's great. That'll get us started. Let's go ahead and sleep, and then we'll go get the cows. Kind of get our first cows going in the game here, because honestly, I'm really excited to see where this goes and see how many, cows we can get, and then like how this wheat farm does. But it's just going to be a lot of me sitting, so I'm going to do a jump cut basically from the time that I get these cows to the time I have a ton of cows, because it's just going to be a lot easier. And in that meantime, we'll also go ahead and grow. Sure, a sheep can be mixed in. We'll go ahead and grow our whatever it's called, wheat as well. So we'll be basically using the wheat as a tool to get the cows to work and all sorts of stuff. It is a just repetitive process. You get the wheat, you breed the cows, you get the wheat, you breed the cows, so on and so on and so on until eventually you have enough of both. And then you're good. Basically, this has just been a grind episode. Now, by the time this is done, this episode, I will have a level 30 enchantment table. That doesn't solve the fact that we need levels, but we will need to do some more diamond mining, and I can just get those levels when I'm doing that. So, come on now. Come on up. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, and you're up as well. And like I said, the sheep can join. The sheep can join. And come on over. Sir? Sir? Okay, both of you at the same time. All right, there's that, and there we go. All right, cool stuff. They can just jump right out right there, can't they? They can just jump right on out. We need to solve this problem quickly. So let's make it to where they can't do that. All right, and they're going to want to run for freedom, but I'm not going to let them. I'm not... Fair, I mean, I did hit him, but still. Okay, are you just going to run back into the pen? There we go. Problem solved. He doesn't like me, but that's okay. All right, now that they're in there, that'll be our 2 cows, and they'll just produce everything, like all the cows that we're going to have. All right, so we've got that. We'll go ahead and eat real quick. And I think at this point, I just need to kind of AFK. We've got our first piece of wheat from this new farm right here. Let's mine it. Let's break it down on camera. So let's go ahead and boom. There we go. We've got our first piece of wheat. Did I miss any more blocks? All right, so let's go ahead and do a little bitty jump cut here, and I'm actually just going to sit right here and wait for all of that wheat to grow. Occasionally, I'll run over here and breed these 2 cows whenever they'll let me, but that'll be a while. So, nevertheless, we'll go ahead, wait here, and then I will see you guys after a jump cut. Okay, so some stuff has happened. Basically, ever since we last jump cutted, I tore down some dirt. Anyway, we got to kill some cows real quick, and then I'll explain basically what's going on. But let's breed them one more time here. There were so many that I accidentally opened up the gate here, and it just let them all out. So I was able to lead those cows back in here, and now we can... Okay, we've only gotten 14 leather from this so far? This is hard to believe. I'm just gonna keep swinging here. Only 21 leather? Okay, well, where's the gate at? And then I'll do that. Do you ever feel like... Thanks, bro. Do you ever feel like you, have kind of been cheated a little bit? Because you thought you had way more cows than you actually do? Nevertheless, look at this. So this is what's happened. Basically, I went ahead and actually expanded our wheat farm one more over here. Because honestly, you can't have enough wheat when you're doing this, right? So went ahead and expanded that over. I also tore down some dirt that was right here. It just didn't look good. Like, it just was like all broken, I think because of the explosion. So I went ahead and fixed that and took care of that as well. So now all of that looks just a bit better there. So that's kind of what's happened. That's just a little bitty update. I guess for now, I just need to keep breeding cows. I thought I was honestly done, but it seems like I'm not. So gonna go back to breeding cows, and I'll see you guys after yet another jump cut. Okay, so it has literally been one day. One day later, and I kind of went crazy. But I think this will be enough cows. As you can tell, if we look around, there are some cows that kind of escaped. I think most of them might have went behind over this way. Yeah, over there. There are some cows that escaped because I had to make the fence bigger. But overall, I think we're going to have enough flipping leather. On top of that, I think we have enough wheat as well. I left the server up overnight and... Yowza, that's crazy. So, let's go ahead, grab some shut-eye, and then kill some flipping cows. It is time to finally be able to make our books and finally be able to get our enchantment table up and running. I've also been periodically getting the sugarcane, so we've got quite a bit of that as well. So we shouldn't have any issues with paper. So let's go in and get the cows killed to get their leather, really. That's all. Give me your leather. All I want is your leather. Just give me your, thank you. We're also going to have a ton of meat from this. Like, it's going to be overwhelming, the amount of meat we're going to have from this. I'm just going to swing it. Just keep hitting all these cows. Now, I honestly, it's so glitchy in here that it might be hard to, like, hit cows right now. Because it's just so flipping glitchy, you know? And they're going to run away from me, too, when I hit them. Okay, so it's starting to get to where it's less glitchy on this side. Still pretty bad, though, in the middle. So let's just take care of all of these ones in the middle. Let's just do that. All of these cows. I want to get it to where it is not super, like, push around glitchy in here. And then I'll call that good. Okay, I think we're starting to get to that point. Okay, I would call this still a large cow farm, but not too bad. Let's just kind of kill every cow on this side of the pen here, and we should be pretty good. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. That's a reasonably sized cow farm, and as a matter of fact, I'll go ahead and breed all of you guys to just get things kind of rocking and rolling here and kind of expand the population just a wee little bit. We now have all of that done, and I'm going to leave the wheat there for now. That's overwhelming. All right, so let's go ahead and get things going as far as making our enchantment room. That's why we've been doing all this. Literally, it's taken me over a day to get all of this done, so I need to turn all of this sugarcane into paper. There are no exceptions with the sugarcane, no exceptions whatsoever. So let's go ahead and drop all of that in there, take all of the paper, and then we are going to make ourselves some books. So we need this here. It looks like we're going to be able to easily make 64 books and hopefully a lot more than that. All right, how many bookshelves is this going to make? I need wood. Now, that could be an issue we run into, but I think I had a lot of birch wood. Yes, okay, here it is. So let's take this wood and see how many bookshelves we can make from 64 books. If it will be enough or if it won't be, we will have to tell. All right, so we've got 21 books there. That's going to make 21 bookshelves, which I think actually will be enough to finish the enchantment room. That took forever. I feel like that took way too long. I may have went overboard. I did go overboard. There's no may about it. But now let's go ahead and place all of these bookshelves down here. Wow, this might not be enough. Yeah, because okay, wow. Okay, no, it is. This is enough. This is enough bookshelves. Look at that. Okay, now level 30 enchantment table. Let's see. Yes, it is level 30. Here we go. I can do quite a bit of enchanting here. I'm going to make all new diamond armor. That's the first thing I'm going to start off with, is make all new diamond armor and then get that enchanted, because that is the thing that we need to focus on, I think, first when it comes to killing the Ender Dragon, is getting ourselves some really good armor. I really wish I could sell this stuff on our server, guys, because we have, like, so much sugarcane here. Okay, let's make diamond armor. I don't know if we have enough to make full diamond armor, though. So let's do a helmet. Let's do boots. Let's do a midsection piece. Yeah, we're 1 diamond short, which I think that speaks to how little diamonds we got in that mining session at the beginning of this. It's just absolutely sad. I think I'm just going to have to do some mining offline, which is fine because we will need some more, you know, XP levels by the time this is done. I don't even know if this is enough XP to do a level 30 enchantment on 3 different pieces of armor anyway. So I'm actually not even going to wear this armor until we go fight the Ender Dragon if we get good enchantments. So we're getting protection 3, pretty good, and thorns too. Okay, so that's pretty good. All right, let's see what we can get as far as our boots go. Fire protection 3. And Depth Strider. Those are good boots, but not necessarily for fighting the Ender Dragon. We need better boots than that, I think, for fighting the Ender Dragon. All right, what are we going to get with our helmet here? Protection 4. Okay, Protection 4, Unbreaking 3. Now, that is a win. All right, and that actually did use, look at that, all of our XP levels down to level 29 now, so we'll need more XP to be able to get this rocking and rolling. Let's make 3 chests, and then I think I'm just going to go mine, guys. I think I'm going to end this with a time lapse and close out the video that way, because this has been a multiple day video just prepping for the Ender Dragon, and that'll honestly give me enough XP, hopefully, to enchant a sword and some armor and get that taken care of. I do think it would be a good idea to try to breed some of the cows and see if we couldn't get enough XP for like another level 30 enchant and enchant ourselves a whatever it's called. My brain is slipping. Oh, a pickaxe, because I think a pickaxe would be pretty cool to go ahead and enchant and get that taken care of, because once we've got a pickaxe, we'll really be able to rock and roll here. So let's run over here with some of the many wheats that we have. I mean, just look at this chest. It's like mostly wheat and sugar cane, and then we've got all this sugar cane growing down there. I went a little overboard with this stuff, but too much is typically better than not enough. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do this. Come on, just give me enough XP, guys. Give me enough XP to be able to, it's not going to give me that much XP, is it? Oh, all we need is just like a few more XP orbs, and we've got this. Let's run in here and see if we have, oh, am I inside? No. You know, if they get out, that's fine. That's fine. I just need XP orbs, guys. I just need XP orbs. That's all I need. I don't really care about anything else. No, just barely not enough. Is there like coal or something down here that I missed? If I can just mine some coal to get myself some XP, we'll be good to go. Ah, yes! Yes, come on. There it is. Okay, one more. It's okay, Nick. It's okay. It's okay. We just need a little bit more XP. It's kind of just annoying at this point. Coal, anywhere? Bueller? Yes! Alright, right here. This is our vein of coal that we've been looking for. And one more. There it is! Level 30. So we can now do a level 30 enchant. Okay, so we've got 30 XP. That's all we need to do. Creeper. Where are you guys coming from? Like, seriously, where are you guys coming from? Come on, and then one more hit should do it. There we go. Give me the XP. Okay, now this guy. I do not want to turn into another mob fighting episode. I really don't. That was last episode, not this one. Come on, there we go. Give me that XP, and off we go. I'm getting out of here. Okay, so let's go ahead and make a quick diamond pickaxe and enchant it. We've also got this diamond pickaxe that I'm not going to enchant. Does not seem worth it because it's so damaged, but we can make a new one, enchant it real quick, and then we'll be good to go. We'll be able to actually start our mining time lapse because, yeah, we need to do that. We really do. Like, we need to get more diamonds to be able to make, honestly, a new diamond sword. It's also important that I get a bow. There's so much stuff happening, guys. Basically, what I'm going to do is just do a lot of mining, get a lot of XP, and the next episode we'll do all of our enchanting right as soon as we, like, start the episode, and then we'll be off to the races. So let's do that. So 1, 2, 3. We actually have 6 diamonds left. That was a good call, I think. I think leaving 6 diamonds was a smart call because now if we need to, we can make yet another diamond pickaxe. But let's unload our inventory right here. Just everything can just kind of get vomited into this that we don't need. Oh, we do need lapis though. I don't know how much lapis, so I guess I'll take that with me and then bring it back up. But alright, let's see what this enchantment will be. Let's see what this enchantment will be in our makeshift, just very poorly placed enchantment table. Efficiency 4. Just efficiency 4. Okay, nothing crazy there. What if we were to enchant this one at, oh, silk touch? Say what? Efficiency 2. I was hoping we could maybe get some breaking there, but no. Alright, that's fine. Efficiency will be fine. Efficiency will be fine. Let's go ahead and drop our lapis off, eat our last 2 pieces of bread, and then we'll be good to kind of get things rocking and rolling down in the mines. I think this biome over here has been known to have, like, really good ores in it, right? Like, I think that is a diamond biome. I don't know why I think that, but I swear that's something I've heard. So what I'm thinking is going, like, right over here. Ooh, it seems like there might even be a mine already over, like, right in that area. So let's go over to this mine and then just kind of mine down into this biome, right? And what I'm thinking is this may have more diamonds in it because I know that this biome is like an emerald biome, and I've heard that it also has more diamonds. Maybe I'm going crazy, but possibly that's the issue we're running into currently with not finding any diamonds in any of the mines that we have. So yeah, let's just go over this way and get things kind of really rocking and rolling here. So I'm thinking just mining, honestly. I know you're not supposed to Wait, what does this go through to? This is kind of cool, actually. This goes through the mountain. So what am I looking at up here? Okay, so I think maybe, let's just go like right over here. And just honestly, from this point, mine into this biome. Starting like, we can just honestly mine like right here and then just start mining down, right? Just mine down right like this. And I was thinking about doing just like a 2x down mine, but I don't think that's a good idea. So I'll go ahead and just start this mining process and start the time lapse right here. So enjoy, guys. All right, time lapse number 2. And earlier in this episode, I promised you guys a bit of a server update at the end of the video. So overall, the server has been doing really, really well. We've got a really, really good launch responses. Player numbers are doing well. Almost 300 people have now joined the server, and most of those have returned. Around 200 are second-time players that have came back again, which is great. So yeah, those are incredible numbers. That's what we like to see. But moving forward, we really want to start focusing on increasing things like the economy. Eventually, when MCMMO is updated to 1.13, that's something we're going to consider entering or adding to the server and things like that. So that's kind of what we're looking at right now, is ways to improve survival over expansion. Now, you can still vote where we're going to expand. We are still going to expand the network. But before we do that, we want to be confident that survival, right? Survival multiplayer is really, really good. We want to be the best survival multiplayer server out there until we can then expand and create, a skyblock server or prison or factions or whatever you guys want in 1.13, and then be the best prison, factions, whatever server out there, right? So I think we've laid a great foundation down, and now it's time to really start improving things, taking things kind of up a notch, and just improving overall. Like I said, things like MCMMO, player shops, there's all sorts of stuff that we could add and want to add in the future, but it's, getting the plugin availability, making sure everything's stable and stuff like that before we do that. Because 1.13, one of our biggest issues that we've ran into in 1.13 is plugin compatibility. So finding plugins that actually work well for 1.13. If I could go back in time, I may have, I don't know. A part of me wants to say starting the server on 1.12 would have been a good idea, right? 1.12.2. But thinking about it, really we can now grow into 1.13 as a game, like as a version, and really go from there. But overall, the server is doing great, and we're just kind of waiting on some of the plugins that we want to add to update and be stable. I don't want to be adding a bunch of beta plugins to the server and lagging it and stuff like that. We've had to do that in some cases, like Essentials, for example, on the server is in beta for 1.13. And the reason we've added that is because it's essential to, really running an SMP server. So, that's something you have to add. But we want to stay away from beta plugins as much as we can and just use, final release plugins that have had many of the bugs, at least most of the bugs, taken out. So one real quick thing about this time lapse here, we did very, very good at getting diamonds. We got a ton of diamonds, but in doing that, I got hella lost, like so lost. I had no clue where I was, and like the back third or probably back fourth of this time lapse is literally me just digging up, because I am lost, and then walking around wondrously and aimlessly till finally I go, hey Patrick, can you join the server just real quick and show me the coordinates, or give me the coordinates to my house so I can get home. And I finally am able to do that. Caught myself on fire with lava there as well, which was kind of sketchy, but nevertheless, eventually I just build up, and that's that. But yeah, so that's kind of where the server's at. That's what we're looking to do, is really, improve it, but stably improve it with actual release plugins, and more are coming out every day. Hopefully soon enough, Via Backwards will be available, and people on 1.13 can join the 1.13.1 server. We're also going to be testing out the paper framework. I'm actually testing that out locally now in order to hopefully even more increase performance on the server, because I think there's always room to increase performance and decrease lag and things like that. Not that it's even a problem at this point, but it's just something that I always want to be working to improve and keep working on. We got a pumpkin there as well, so that's pretty cool. We can plant that in our farm. But yeah, so that's kind of the server update, guys. That's what it's at. I just plop a boat in the water right here. It's really cool. I'm able to just come right up to the house. Yeah, so take it back, Nick. Alrighty, so that was kind of interesting. Basically, I got lost over there, but this is beautiful. We've got to do something with this freaking mountain there. But nevertheless, we had a pretty successful mining run there. Went through an entire diamond pickaxe. Basically 2 full diamond pickaxe, one of which had efficiency on it. But now we have 33 diamonds, which I'll take. We've also gotten ourselves a ton more redstone and a ton just more of ores, right? Just of all the ores. And not much cobblestone because we ended up having to get rid of it. Oh, we also got 4 emeralds there because I think we were mining in the extreme hills. Basically, went over there, right, and then mined all the way down that way and then ended up having to dig straight up to be able to get out because I was real lost. Like, annoyingly lost. But nevertheless, I'm going to go ahead and just clear out my entire inventory here. And what I want to do is grab these diamonds. That was able to get us 36 XP levels as well, or 37 XP levels, excuse me. So we can go ahead and make, I think we just need pants, right? Yeah, go ahead, make our diamond pants, and get on into enchanting them. Now, I'm also going to go ahead, I don't think it's a bad idea to make another diamond pick. I went ahead and let the one with efficiency break. Whatever. I mean, like, it was just efficiency. It wasn't like it was any other enchantments on it. So, yeah. If it had just been, like, fortune or something, okay, maybe. But, anyway. I thought that was actually very cool. I don't know if you guys saw at the end of the Let's Play or if I mentioned what I mentioned in that time lapse. But I was actually able to come right down that river, and it ended up at my house. That was awesome. So, yeah, we need to just, like, get in a boat and do some exploring. But, anyway, let's go ahead and get our enchantment rocking here. So, we have our diamond pickaxe, and what are we looking at? Silk Touch! I'll take that. What is it? Silk Touch. That's it, but that's okay. That allows us to now work towards a fortune pickaxe. Since this one's going to have fortune on it. No, it's not. Any of these have fortune? No. Okay, and in that case, we will go ahead and get our pants enchanted here. So let's do that. Unbreaking 3. Please give me something like Protection 5. Protection 3. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay. So, let's go ahead and we can make tons of books. Let's just use one more enchantment here on a book and see what we can get. See if we can get something good on an enchanted book real quick because we have plenty of leather. Maybe we have plenty of leather. Yes, we do. Okay, so we've actually got 3 books here. So, let's go down here and enchant one of these books and see what we get. If we get something good, we can add it to our Silk Touch pickaxe like Unbreaking or something like that to keep it more efficient. But, let's see here. What are we thinking here? Unbreaking 3. I'll take that. I'll take that. So we got Unbreaking 3 on that book, and we can't do level 30 enchants anymore. Fire protection. Interesting. Yeah, fire protection on those. I don't know how to get a new enchant, so we'll just switch these out real quick. And fire protection. Wait, do you close out of it and then go back into it? Is that how you do it? Looks like no. I honestly don't know how to do that. But nonetheless, that is awesome. That's what we got there. I will be able to put this on probably the Silk Touch pickaxe. Or should we just... Honestly, this is what we need to do with the Silk Touch pickaxe. We'll just leave it at home. And then just try to get a... or no, wait. We take the Silk Touch pickaxe with us. And then we mine all the diamonds and stuff we need. Yeah, sorry. I'm in a fortune pickaxe. That's what we really want. But now we've got a sly armor set. We need to... probably go ahead and make ourselves more boots, right? Different boots for getting the nether rocking, but we can, or not nether, the end rocking, but we can do that next episode. I'm going to do some mining in between episodes here and get things going as far as that goes. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode off here. It's been multiple days of recording, tons of footage for me to sort through, so I'm going to go ahead and end it off here, guys. If you did enjoy this like prep episode, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Next episode, I'm hoping to take on the Ender Dragon, so that's going to be super fun, and I can't wait to bring you guys along. I don't know if I'm going to make it, to be honest. I probably need potions. Let me know any tips in the just comment section down below. But, yeah, I'm going to go edit this video. I will see you guys in the next episode. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'm out, guys. Peace.